Hey, what's up everyone? We are out here in Napa Valley. We were previously in Sonoma. We've been here for about a week now, and we're going to break down for you all of the best kid-friendly wineries that you can visit on your trip.
It's a pickup truck.
A couple things to note though while you're out here. One, you need to plan ahead. You gotta make reservations. We'll be going in order here from our least favorite to our most favorite wineries, but make sure that if you want to visit any of these, that you plan in advance, that you make reservations, because especially during the summer and harvest months, when they're actually harvesting the grapes, it gets really busy around here, and you don't want to have to be turned away at the door, especially with children. Number two, most places are accommodating. They will try to accommodate your children, even in the more pretentious Napa Valley. Sonoma's a little more laid back, but that doesn't mean that you can just let your kids run wild when you're at the wineries. Even if you're imbibing and enjoying yourself, make sure that you're respectful and always watching your children. In assessing the 11 wineries that we visited, we first considered ambiance and settings, service quality, wine quality, and overall value. Stay tuned to the very end of this video for a bonus experience that kids and adults will love. But first, let's start at Cline Cellars at number 11 in Sonoma. Most of the wineries we visited were on lists other people recommended for families. Yeah, that can happen at these. But we also threw in a few based on our own research that we thought would be great for family experiences. This particular experience at Cline Cellars in Sonoma was great because it was a walking tour with turtles, but the problem was that we only got one glass of wine for 30 plus minutes of walking. So it really wasn't much of a tasting, more of a garden tour and experience, which was still wonderful. But just keep that in mind if you sign up for the garden tour.
Our oak barrels here, you'll notice that some of them have dates and years.
2001. We did a tasting here at the very end, and the wine here was pretty good, but the real winner here is the ambiance, the setting, the property. Everything else is just above average. This is the first of the John Charles Boisset properties, or JCB, that it's on this list, and it's meant to evoke his home of Burgundy. So now we're checking out Deloach Vineyards. It's a sister property to Buena Vista. So because we signed up for the membership yesterday at Buena Vista, we decided let's get our money's worth as much as possible and go to a sister property where we can drink for free. What happened earlier, Sebastian? You were just cranky?
I'm cranky.
This one's Winery of the Year 12 times, Wine and Spirits magazine.
What do you think about your first two glasses so far?
Really nice.
I like them a lot. This is like right up your alley. Early afternoon drink.
I mean, it's 11:15.
Not buttery. Very smooth though, not oaky. It's a really nice Chardonnay. You helping with the landscaping here? Oh. Deloach is a beautiful property that gets high marks all around, and especially if you sign up for the JCB wine membership, it's definitely worth a visit. They have a really nice lawn here. Good for games, bocce ball, cornhole. Is that a chocolate covered blueberry for you? How is this? Bubbly rosé. This is a very arts-forward, small winery that really celebrates artistry and wine. They commission artists for their bottles. They have a gallery. We joined the wine club here. We were totally enthralled by the space, by the quality of the wine, and the great service staff here. Solid scores. Frogsley probably would have ranked higher had they not kept us waiting what seemed like unnecessarily at the very beginning. It was also unclear where to go, but otherwise the grounds here are perfect and great for kids. Overall, Frog's Leap is a great winery, but the service was surprisingly disappointing, although everything else made up for it.
Sebastian, is there a tractor?
Oh my God, there's a tractor.
Checking out Elizabeth Spencer now. So we're at Elizabeth Spencer now, small batch winery right off of the main St. Helena highway here in Napa. Really beautiful grounds here and some pretty exquisite wine that you can't really find retail. Might be in some restaurants, but it's nice open grounds too if you have kids. And they even have a pizza oven over here. Beautiful statues as well. Very hospitable hosts too, and I'd recommend stopping by if you're looking for a little hidden gem along the main highway here in Napa. What do you think so far, Mama?
It's really good. I could live here. I just need a little house, a tiny home.
Just live here at Elizabeth Spencer. It's a pretty tiny home. This was the old post office here in Rutherford. Another member of the JCB collection, Elizabeth Spencer was a surprising stop that we really loved. We are at Charles Krug Winery, one of the oldest in Napa Valley, and they apparently are good with children. Let's see. Hi, Mama. Starting off with the Chardonnay. Cabernet Franc. Here's the tasting that we're doing. It's the estate tasting. And we have our television viewer right here. And here's our dedicated drinker over here, since Daddy's driving. Got some of the heaviest pours here at Charles Krug. How you handling it, Mama?
It's fine for me.
Fine for you? Really beautiful space here. Very old 1800s building. So we just left the Charles Krug tasting room. What a lovely experience. One of the oldest operating wineries in Napa Valley. It's actually the oldest, but the most continuously operating winery in the valley is Beringer's. Charles Krug is the oldest of all time though. It was started before Beringer's was. It just didn't consistently operate as long as Beringer's has. This is definitely an incredible property. I highly recommend coming here. They give you good strong pours. It's for the estate tasting. It is $50 a person, which is a little pricier than some of the other tastings that we've been to, but well worth the money. The wine is simply incredible, especially the Cabernets. Roses are beautiful and functional.
Continue on California 1.
I mean, it is close. We're here now at Cakebread Cellars in Napa Valley. They only have a 10 a.m. tasting where children are allowed, so I expect to see a lot of babies here. This winery is very communal. It was very understanding and open for children. I highly recommend it if you have kids. Great garden space. They let you walk throughout the entire winemaking process, from the barrel rooms to the winemaking rooms. It was really phenomenal.
Interesting because different ones, if you see how tiny these are here, so people
Really
really
cool.
like.
Cakebread was one of the few wineries I knew ahead of time, and it did not disappoint. Great for families.
Sebastian, you having fun?
It's hard to beat a tractor tram tour with kids.
So many roses. Going uphill.
30 miles in that direction. What I love the most about this tractor tram tour was it did what Klein failed to do. It gave us multiple drinks along the way so we never went thirsty.
That cylinder is a rubberized canvas bag. Start the drum rotating and then we begin to pump air into the canvas.
Ready for some wine. One of the most impressive architectural designs of any winery I've been to yet. Oh, look at the sunbathing mama over here. Just living life. We got a baby. We're on to the Chardonnay. Sauvignon Blanc and Chardonnay, two of the best whites we've had. Winery is probably one of my favorite designs, overall aesthetics. I mean, you're drinking in the middle of the vineyard too. And need I say again, babies are welcome.
Aww,
oh, big yawn.
Babies relax.
It's just a very modern industrial design aesthetic. Very, very cool. Simply stunning. Look at that chimney. Sebastian has found the sticks at Raymond. Hi, Sebastian. I love these couches that look like lips over here. There were some really cool Miami vibes at this half winery, half club space. How's your rosé, Mama?
It's really nice.
Really nice. Do you like it here?
Yeah.
Raymond Vineyards?
Mm-hmm.
So the host here, Paul at Raymond, big shout out to him because this is an incredible tasting that he gave us. At the very end here, we're doing a cab side-by-side. So we've got the Stag's Leap on the far right, Howell Mountain in the middle, and then Rutherford on the left. All 100% cabs from very different parts of the valley here. And just incredible how even with just like a mile or so apart, they can taste so different based off of elevation and where the sun hits it. Here's the Red Room at Raymond. This is stunning.
Booze in the car. Booze in the car.
Raymond had incredible spaces where you could explore the terroir, the scents, the notes, everything that goes into winemaking. This is the type of interactivity that children love. Raymond, great vineyard. Okay, I admit, Buena Vista may be number one on our list here because we had a sleeping baby for most of our time. But apart from that, this property is historic. There's so much to explore. The wine backs up the beautiful ambiance, and the service was the best we had on our entire trip. My favorite is the Zinfandel. Really nice spaces here. Here's the Count who started it all. And when the little man finally woke up, they gave him an alligator, which relates to the story of how this property started. And then we received an ad hoc tour from our host. It was amazing.
Where am I going? Is he alive? Yeah. Fiddling racks invented by Madame Veuve Clicquot.
The Room of Curiosity.
It's for a lot of people come, they play piano.
I like the bubble lounge.
Are you ready to see a really cool? That's the bear action. Yeah.
Buena Vista knocked it out of the park. It was an incredible experience. Our son loved it. We bought a case of wine. I highly recommend the Sheriff wine. You get a badge with the wine. And if you're looking for other kid-friendly activities in Sonoma and Napa, check out Sonoma Train Town. We did a video on it linked here and in the description.